Apologies there, everyone. I got into a bit of a Minecraft, what is it, trance, and completely forgot I had a 5-minute timer running. Probably made you think that the episode wasn't going to start there for a second, didn't I? My apologies once again. Anyways, welcome aboard. You're watching GameCrossRoads. My name is Levi.
And my name is Jade.
And it's quitting time.
Yep.
It will be
Not quite, I guess,
a few moments. It goes off at 6. We can go to bed at 6:30, so...
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a, hey, get back to your beds kind of thing.
Get.
Oh. But yeah, I've added a little system.
Back too.
Yeah, that's over by the mine shaft. That was the first one I put in.
Neat.
Yeah. And see? It stops.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so anything that is set to cuckoo clock bell will go off at sundown.
Right.
And it will go off specifically with a two, like a short and a long pulse, a short and a long pulse, a short and a long pulse.
Neat. I like that.
Yeah, so let me just show the audience how I have done that. So over here, I've been playing with some of the time display mechanics in the game. We've got a cuckoo clock here with a display detector or something like that. Can't remember exactly what this thing is called. What is it called? Create. It is called there it is, display link. So with a display link, you can attach to multiple different things, and you can then display data from that in multiple different ways. Specifically, you can display data as like a digital clock if you are looking at like Nixie tubes or a sign or a lectern with a book in it. It can write into all of those things and give you data. Actually, it can also write onto display boards if you want more of that kind of train station feel to your clock. Now what I've done up here is I have added another clockwork bearing to the clock tower. However, this one is facing straight down and is, more accessible because it's not all the way at the top of the clock. I did try to build all of this inside the top of the clock tower at first, but yeah, experimentation with the redstone meant no, I couldn't do that. But this is a clockwork bearing set to 24 hours. So it will do a full rotation every single Minecraft day, which means that we can then use these things, which are, what are they called? Like redstone contacts, yeah. Which when two redstone contacts touch each other on the right side, they create a redstone signal. So from there, I just used this wireless redstone connector. Yeah, the redstone link, and I set it to cuckoo clock redstone, which is I'm just using for quitting time signal. Essentially, that's how I'm reading it. Lego stream. This all seems very complex. Do you understand it, Jade?
Me? No, I never try to understand this stuff.
Yeah.
He makes the create stuff work, and I go, cool.
Yeah, so that redstone link at 6 p.m. every Minecraft day will send a signal to this redstone link, which then goes into this system, which was a 1-tick pulse, but I've changed it to now be a 5-tick pulse so that it doesn't lose the block. Piston mechanics, if you know your redstone, you know why this is a problem, but it's not important to how the clock works. But basically this creates the short signal and the long signal, which then both get sent through the cuckoo clock bell frequency, which then goes to this bell here and the 2 whistles out by the workshop. So yeah, I'm glad that I have these kinds of things in Create, but I do wish that there was like a thing where you put redstone power into it and it like sent out a pulse on a repeatable delay. That would have made this much easier, but that does not exist in Create. I'm glad you're able to figure this out, Levi. This took me like maybe an hour and a half yesterday with all the different variations and attempts at building different things. So part of me wishes I did it on stream because it would have been cool to do it on stream, but it's hilarious that I did it off stream because that was not the reason I did any of that. I was messing with create stuff because I needed more copycat panels.
And
that ended up turning into completely redesigning the clock tower. You know, as you do.
Yeah, we've all been there.
As you do.
Totally.
But now we have, I think it's like 7. No, we don't have 7. We have like 4 stacks of zinc that I cooked up.
Oh, sick. That'll definitely help.
Yeah. And I figured out a bunch of the decoration for these apartments, as you can see. Figured out what block to use for the vertical pillars, figured out what to use for the door material, put some of these doormats in front, add some beds, figured out the window situation. I even figured out some fun extra windows. If we go over here. Yeah, so there's these windows, which, you know, they don't go into any room. They go into this empty space, but you'll probably notice I've put redstone into these areas. So obviously I must have a plan, right? Yes. Check this out. So I'm using this empty space, and I've put this, which just looks like a block, like a glass block or anything. This is a retextured redstone lamp. And when I put glass in front of it, it will look like kind of those fake windows that they use in movies where you can't actually see through the window, but you can tell if light is on or off on the other side of the window. That is what this is.
Oh, that's cool.
I've built a little system where, at least in these little corridors here, at night specifically, because I have a night-sensitive redstone daylight sensor, it will turn on these lights, but only at night. And it'll turn them off in the day. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm really proud of that. Little decorative thing that I came up with. Oh, I'm out of stone vertical slabs. Did not realize that.
Well, you can always see if the chest in front of the warehouse has any. I was using a lot of stone bricks at the beginning.
Not stone bricks. Just double cooked stone.
That stone. Right, yeah, no, no, I don't have any of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to.
Go fish.
Okay, and yeah, let me just put a few more of these down. I'm actually gonna need to craft more. I am 1 short, I think. Yeah. Yep, 1 short. Whee. Okay, so what is the plan for today, Levi? Well, I want to at least start working on the hidden villager farm up top of the residential area, because I finished basically everything on the ground floor other than decorations. I want to unlock and start learning how to use the Dark Utilities mod, so we can figure out how all that is supposed to work. Get the mob farm underneath our house working, because we'll have Dark Utilities. And hopefully in all that time we'll get the roof on top of the warehouse.
Yeah, hopefully.
I have connected up more stuff to our storage system. For one, I moved the storage system antenna right here. It's now inside the warehouse part of the warehouse instead of the front end of shop. It is hidden in the wall using refined storage's kind of essentially their version of copycat blocks. You can see the difference between refined storage hidden wall and create hidden wall.
Yep.
Yeah. But I have also redone all of the cabling underneath it now. You know, it goes over here and connects up. Then it goes all the way across here, and then across here, and then connects up. And then it also leaves the warehouse going that way, because we have connected up the storage system to Doretta's cobblestone storage. So we can access this cobblestone storage without having to come over here and emptying it out by hand, which is very handy.
That's nice.
Yeah. So now we have access to both our 9,000 gravel and 11,000 cobblestone. Just at hand, whenever we need it.
My goodness.
And we're going to...
A lot of those materials.
Yes. Yeah. But we're going to have a lot of... The reason for having, 10,000 cobblestone on hand is we're going to be using it for a lot of things. We're going to be using it for automated gold production, automated quartz production, automated sand, gravel, soul sand, cooked stone, iron, like all of these different materials we can gather just from breaking down cobblestone into different things. Heck, I just saw a mod addition for Create. It's not an official Create feature, but someone made a mod for Create called like Aquatic Expansion, I think. Oh, it is bedtime.
It's bedtime soon.
Yeah. But yeah, someone made an expansion for Create, which makes it so that you can do all sorts of underwater Create stuff. And they added infinite copper into the cobblestone formula.
Really?
Yeah. You see, how they did it was they made it so that you could make a conduit cage. And the conduit cage worked kind of like soul fire, fire, water, and lava in the way that you could blow air through it and cause something to happen. The thing you could cause to happen was turning flint into prismarine. Now,
Oh, really?
yeah, if you blew conduit power over flint, it turned into prismarine.
Oh. Yeah,
It makes sense.
I could see that. That
Yeah.
makes some sense, yeah.
If you then ground down the prismarine, you'd get crushed prismarine, which then if you washed it, gave you copper nuggets.
Huh.
So, infinite copper was now a thing in Create. Which is pretty cool. I like that expansion. That's a pretty cool way to do it. Because if I look up copper... yeah, there's raw crushed copper, but you just get it from copper blocks. And copper nuggets can only be gotten from crushed raw copper being washed. So there's no way to get infinite raw copper in Create as default. Technically, you could, break down tough because it gives you flint, gold, copper, zinc, and iron, but there's no way to get infinite tough in Create, so it's still not perfect. But it's a cool mod. I like it. Neat expansion to the system.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. So let's go grab the Dark Utilities mod because we do actually have enough. I got an egg. We do actually have enough
like
knowledge stars.
Trying times.
Knowledge. There we go. Knowledge stars. We got 9 of these, and we need 9 of them to get the Dark Utilities mod.
Hey, perfect.
Right here. Yeah.
Well,
And
that
there we go.
Nicely.
Okay. H. This one. This. Dark Utilities. Yep. Bing. There we go.
Hey,
So, what is in Dark Utilities? Dark Utilities includes a number of things. It's got the redstone randomizer, shielded redstone, a bunch of different filters, mob filters specifically, it seems. Yeah, a bunch of different mob filters, and then a bunch of these different dark plates that you can place on the floor. Now, some of these work basically like create conveyor belts. So we could do that. It might be cheaper. But for things like the mob farm, we're going to use vector plates because although they are more expensive than just putting down some conveyor belts, because, I can't see them if I've done that. Conveyor belt. Nope. B-E-L-T. There we go. Yeah, although belts are a lot cheaper, they run a lot slower than vector plates. So now they can run like the vector plates can run. No, not the vector plates. The conveyor belts. The conveyor belts can run faster, but they cost more creative power to do that. Whereas vector plates, they're always on. They don't need a generator. They just push mobs when they're standing on them all the time. So, yeah. Let's make a couple of these, shall we? So we need chromatic. There we go. We'll just grab a stack of these blocks. And yes, I do see that there's a knowledge star and a playing card pack here on the black market table, but I do not have the money. I have 530 shards.
Take a look at what's there for me.
I've been building way too much stuff. I have not gone in the dungeon like at all.
What? Hey.
How'd you get under there?
I flew in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I've got a playing card or booster pack as well.
Nice.
And I have 3,000 shards, so I could afford it.
Mm-hmm.
There's also an infused vault crystal here for 800.
Infused vault crystal. What is that?
It's a really shiny looking one.
That's shinier than normal. Oh, wait.
It's infused.
Hold on.
You gonna look it up? What'd he do? Actually, couldn't I just... No, I can't.
I can't spell vault. Vault? Is that it?
V-A-U-L-T?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see any vault crystals in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Unless I've spelled crystal wrong as well. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Infused vault catalyst?
Yes.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, those I
You
don't
use it
think
on
are...
the crystal workbench.
Yeah. I don't think they're very useful anymore because you can't seem to do anything with them. At least I haven't figured out how to do anything with them. It feels like they've been replaced with
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, these infused vault catalysts, like this one that has a yellow to purple gradient. This one has the blue to green gradient. This one that looks like a ornate chest, a living chest, or a wooden chest.
Well, yeah, you make these with one of those.
No, you make them with these crystal fragments.
Oh, yeah, you don't. Huh. I guess these ones. Where's the... What is it? That's the inscription table. That's the crystal workbench.
Yeah, and the crystal workbench is how you then add them to a key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I don't need it.
They used to have a use
boost-
back when we started, but I don't think they do in this version of the game that we're in now.
Huh.
What? Was there something on the ground?
Well, yeah.
Oh, there's like part of a sleeping bag.
Yeah. There we go.
That is weird. Don't know why that's there.
I'm gonna get the booster pack. I'm broke.
Okay, so we want to make some vector plates.
Okay.
Yeah? Oh, what'd you get?
Well, not the most
Rage,
useful
speed, and regeneration.
Well, it's more specifically rampage, bullet, and group heal. 3
Right.
abilities that I do not have.
Mm-hmm.
Now I could turn dash into bullet, but
I
how many
don't feel
stat
like you're
cards
gonna
do I
do
have?
that.
Number one, that. Number two, how many stat cards do I have? Because those count. That one, that one. Okay, we're already over 5, so it wouldn't apply.
Right.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what I get from this. Blue, red, or yellow? I guess utility or offensive. This is the one I'd be most likely to take. Although, that one would be the most likely to actually activate. At most, 1 arcane cards. Yeah, absolutely not. Well, I'll take that. But
Yeah,
I
you can
ain't gonna use
always.
it.
I was gonna say you can always break it down into other things. Yeah, into leveling up your card.
Hmm.
I think I was gonna move
I've
that
always wondered
machine.
how this worked.
You
Oh,
gotta have 10
yeah.
of them, is the issue. Like, each level 1 card is only worth 1 point. You need 10 points to level up a card.
That makes sense.
You can also see what your cards will look like when leveled up if you hold shift over the card you're holding. Yeah, see? That little bit of data that's flashing when you let go of the button? Yeah, that shows you where the lowest possible and the highest possible.
Oh, interesting. Oh, right. That's a wild card. That isn't going to show anything. 1 to 5, 0.5 to 2.5. Wow. Wow. Well, it goes from 2.5 to 1.25. That's kind of a ripoff. Yeah, 1 to 1, 1 to 1. Interesting. So cooldown reduction, increased ability power, item rarity. Those are the ones that I'd want to upgrade.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Oops.
I guess we'll put this in.
I hit my mouse
But
and
I can't
spawned a
do it.
healing totem. That's funny.
Nice. Bye. Oh yeah. A nourishing sleep. Alright, I'm out of here. Yay.
Alright, with that, I will return the view to what I'm doing. I'm currently setting up the mob farm downstairs with vector plates.
Cool. Neat, even.
Oh, hey, look at that. Holding shift on a vector plate will cause you not to be moved by it. That's handy.
Oh yeah? That is handy.
Ah, we're at vector plates.
Why do I have deep slate brick vertical slabs?
Which, actually, how fast did these move me? Okay. That's decently fast, for a starter, at least. Whee! Ow. Ow!
Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
That is a lot of
hoit?
damage. That is a lot of damage, I will say that much. Okay, we need another stack of plates. There we go. That is a stack of plates.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah, we won't of course be using the ultra vector plates because goodness, every four ultra vector plates requires a pog. So yeah,
come on,
we won't
live
be
a
doing
little.
that. Like at most we'll be using the extreme vector plates because at least every 6 of those just requires 2 extraordinary Larimar, which is still not super cheap, but it's better. You know what? Give me a little bit more of those. There we go. Okay.
Where are my stairs? There are my stairs.
Let's here, which then goes into this gap here. And then right through here is where we will be clearing the room from. Does this... Okay, yeah, it does. Even if I'm crouching, that hurts me. Good to know.
Was that
The main plate.
the main plate?
Yes.
And you were surprised it hurts you.
Well, yeah.
Ah, yes. The instant take damage plate. That's just a normal thing to have.
Well, it's how this mob farm works.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough, you know?
Okay. Let's put something into the mob farm. We have no spawn eggs yet, I don't think. Let's see. Egg. Yeah, no,
Egg.
just turtle eggs. And 86 mystery eggs. Contains a random passive mob egg. Can also be used to craft a mystery hostile egg. Oh, okay, so that's what we want. We want hostile mob eggs. Oh, interesting. Okay, so mystery hostile eggs are crafted with a mystery egg, 2 vault diamonds, 4 vault essence, and 2 vault meat. Cool. We'll grab 5 of those, I think. Let's see what we get. It's basically like blind bag openings.
Yeah.
Spider. Spider
Pokemon
again.
cards.
That's a pillager. Zombie.
Mm.
Enderman.
Oh.
Okay. Not bad. Not a bad spread.
Not a bad pull.
Not a bad pull, yeah. Let's do 5 more. Let's do them right here, yeah. Okay, we got... That's pillager again. That's a skeleton, I think. Another enderman. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is.
Blaze?
This would
Look
be
like a blaze.
easier. This would be way easier if we were in 1.21.4.
Oh, yeah.
All the mob eggs look like the mobs are from. Just a
That
little
is
bit.
true.
Okay, yeah, we
That
got a
is true.
skeleton, piglin, and husk. Ah, okay.
Oh.
So out
Okay.
of 10, we got 7 uniques. Not bad.
Very good.
So let's head on down and see if this works. Let's just put zombies on it for now. There we go. Send it over.
That is a cool system, how it does that.
Yeah. Hello.
Bonjour.
Ah, there we go. I had it on redstone on.
Ah. Oops.
Ah, baby zombie. I did not think this through.
Now that's funny.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Okay, there we go. It's turned off.
Wait. I thought I had 2 more windows.
So yeah, so long as they're standing on the main plate, they will take damage but not actually die. See? Now, what we could combine this with is, because I don't think they are actually a physical thing, they can fall through these plates.
No?
If we... D-A-R-K. if we combine the main plate with a player damage plate, which will cost us an Echo Pog, then it will
Not
auto
Pog.
kill it as if a player is killing it.
That
The
is
main
nice.
plate will deal a lot of damage, but will never get the kill, and the player damage plate will always get the kill, resulting in XP and mob drops that are unique to players.
Right. So some incentive there.
Yeah. Now, if we don't care about that, we can always just craft a damage plate, which does still require a Pog, but you also need a damage plate to make a player damage plate, so we're gonna have to craft one anyways, which does mean that it's actually gonna cost 9 Pogs to make the player damage plate, not 8.
Man.
Which I don't think we
I
have
thought
any
this was
Pogs right
simple.
now, because I think I actually crafted more to make a... Oh yeah, I need an Echo Pog to make your wireless data device.
Man.
Yeah, but it's useful. The wireless.
It is very useful. I've used it constantly while I've been building this.
Exactly, yeah. Let's put Pillager. Let's put Pillager in here.
Let's just get a dude. Put it in the hurt machine.
Did it work? Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
So many vertical slides.
Yeah, this works pretty well. Oh, I got Bad Omen. I just realized putting pillagers in here is like a Bad Omen farm.
True, actually.
Yeah, because I have Bad Omen 3 already.
Oh. You need some math?
I will, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right. This is why it's not working the way I think it's supposed to. Okay. Pull that out so that we can get our pillager spawning back. Ow.
You alright?
Yeah, I just walked too close to them and they started shooting me.
Oh. Yeah, don't do that.
There we go. So we got 4 crossbows out of that, one of which was enchanted. Now, the reason I did the pillager in there was because I forgot pillagers don't drop emeralds. That's a different pillage mob that drops emeralds. I was like, oh yeah, emerald farm, hell yeah. That's not how that works. Levi, that's not how that works.
Not quite.
But I do have Bad Omen 5 now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So that is how that works.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that's not the right brick.
Bucket. I need milk. Luckily, we have milk in the kitchen now. So.
Ah. That is helpful. I'll be sleeping in a sec. Just need to make a floor for myself to sleep on.
You have to make somewhere you can put your sleeping bag before you can put your sleeping bag down.
Yeah. It's sad. These working conditions, man. I've been up on a rooftop for 2 days straight now.
Bad Omen 5 was that do sounds bad. Nice looking kitchen, Levi. Yeah, so Bad Omen, that is from the Village and Pillage update. Typically, in most players' like vanilla situations, they're not going to run into anything more than like Bad Omen 1 or 2, especially nowadays, actually, now that I think about it. Because in modern Minecraft, they completely changed how Bad Omen works. But, Bad Omen is a potion effect that you used to get, or in this mod pack, because it's an old version of Minecraft, currently get by killing... Oh, wow. Really bad thunderstorm today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's a super dark sky.
Oh, that. Yeah,
So,
the fact
yeah.
that I almost got struck by lightning just now.
Well, it's because the what's it called? The workshop has lightning rod on top of it.
Oh, right.
But yeah, Bad Omen is a potion effect you used to get by killing pillager captains, which are the ones with banners on their back. And what would happen is if you had Bad Omen and you walked into a village, boom, a raid started. Now, this is bad and good. It is bad because a bunch of pillagers raid the village in an attempt to kill all of the villagers there. It is good because certain pillagers that spawn there only reliably spawn in raids. Stuff like illager. What are they called? Are they just called illagers?
Ravagers?
No. The ones with the magic that they can cast. I don't remember what they're called.
Oh,
Vindicators.
That's it.
Yeah, Vindicators will spawn, and Vindicators are the only way to get Totems of Undying. They're only dropped by Evokers. Not Vindicators. Vindicators are something else, apparently. Vindicator.
Yeah, I thought the Vindicators were the ones with the axes.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I had that right.
Vindicators are the ones you can rename Johnny, and then they go crazy.
Yeah.
Fun reference. I love Minecraft has references like that. There we go. Let's get 5 more mob eggs and see what we randomly get, shall we? Let me just put these tools back in here. Okay, let's see what we get on this dark and spooky afternoon.
Spooky.
I just threw that on the ground. I didn't actually open it.
Bruh.
That's, I think that's a blaze, actually.
Oh.
Cave spider.
Okay.
Not going to spawn that until
Yeah,
we
you
change
do.
how the killing spot works. I think that's another skeleton. That's another Enderman. And that is also another skeleton. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, no. Oh, it's an evoker! Hey!
Hey, what do
Infinite
you
Totems of
know?
Undying.
Let's go.
As soon as we make it so the evokers can't see us while we are using the killing room. Because if they do,
Well, I mean, yeah.
they'll spawn other mobs that we don't want to deal with.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Which isn't ideal, you know? Could be better.
We need tinted glass. Yeah, here we go. How do we make tinted glass? Oh, perfect. I got 4 of that.
Aye.
And then I need slab.
Now that's a storm.
Oh yeah, well, I told you it's a really, really stormy day.
Yeah.
I wasn't kidding. So we've
It's
opened
stormy out here, Daniels.
we've opened 15 hostile mob eggs and gotten 10 uniques. That's not bad.
Pretty good.
2/3 unique, that's pretty good. Now it'll get less and less as we get more and more, but you know, that's how the math works.
Yeah. Glad someone picked up on that reference.
Hmm?
Warms my heart.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm not a copycat. Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
even know who that. Hold on.
Looking it up right now.
Yep.
Because I was like,
'Cause I
I'm
know the
pretty
name.
sure it's political. At least I thought it was. That's why I've never used it. Could be an X-Men. No, that's Storm. Yeah, that's Chitala, Black Panther's wife.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, Storm and Black Panther got married in the comics.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, right. I need zinc.
Hey, Montana did the
Right now.
looking up. Right, I see. Interesting. Okay, like we're gonna try zombies again because I've added a half slab to the killing chamber.
Funny. Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea from the start.
Okay, I've seen a problem with the killing chamber. It's not
Oh, yeah?
far. It doesn't go down far enough.
Oh, do things not die
Only a
very quickly?
no, only a few mobs can get pushed in there at a time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, see, they're backing up.
Yeah. Huh.
We couldn't do this before because they'd see us.
Weird.
Easy fix though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we just dig the floor of this room that I was standing in down by 1 block, and then we just make sure that that guy's dead first. Oh yeah, see? Look, we can put 2 main plates there.
Man.
Go like this. Go like that. Okay, there we go. Oh, right, the stairs.
I'm surprised that I already need more cut deep slate. I started this episode with 3 stacks.
Yeah, it does go by quickly, doesn't it?
It does.
Alright, pick that up. Let's put blazes. Let's put blazes in there. Could use some blaze rods. Yes.
You know, I didn't actually
Perfect.
expect to get moved that well.
Well, because they don't see anyone, so they don't fly away.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What? Oh, right, the main plate.
2 main plates, actually.
Like, why are those rods spinning so fast?
Well, there's also like 7 or 8 of them in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yo, yeah. This works quite well. I've already gotten a stack of blaze rods out of this.
Dang, dude. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, see, they're flying around now. That's kind of weird.
Probably because I was hitting them before waiting for them to
Oh.
get down to low health.
Yeah, that's fair. Man. It is violent out there.
There we go. We got a stack and a quarter of blaze rods from just a couple seconds of the farm being run.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
crazy
so
talk.
the plan now is
Yeah.
to upgrade this farm in a few ways. One, we want to collect another mod, which is the storage drawers mod. Luckily, this will be cheap. It only costs 2. It only costs 2 because your first 3 storage mods don't increase the price of any of the other storage mods. So that's nice. So we'll have simple storage network to store all of our crafting gems. We have storage drawers to hold all of our mob eggs. And we have refined storage for storing everything else. Except for bulk, which is create. Create is our bulk storage mod.
That makes
Because,
sense.
yeah. If we want to store 10,000 cobblestone, we just need some, like, copper and some brass. If we want to store that much in refined storage, we need, like, pogs.
Yeah. Echo pogs. Pogs upon pogs.
So, and also, you know, constant electrical power to the system.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so next thing we want is storage drawers, and after that is probably botany pots. Unfortunately, that is going to cost us 24 knowledge stars. It's also going to make easy villagers cost another 12 on top of its 21 it already costs.
Man.
Yeah.
That's
but
crazy.
we probably won't need easy villagers because we're just going to have a village.
Yeah, fair.
Like, what? We don't need easy villagers when we just have a village.
Yeah.
So,
You raise a good point.
yeah. What I find as annoying still is that you need every single one of these to get automatic genius, but whatever.
It is how it is.
I want to see if we can get wither skeletons out of these mob crates.
Oh, that'd be
Because if we can get wither skeletons, then we can get wither skeleton skulls.
cool.
And if we can get
Yeah.
wither skeleton skulls, then I can go into the dungeon and get half XP for Jade. Even when they're not going into the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, also it's nighttime.
Yeah.
Which means that
I was just gonna say, could you sleep right now? Because I'm currently drowning in the rain. Yeah. Sputter, sputter.
Okay, let's see what we get. Guardians? I think that's Guardians. Yeah.
It looks
More
like
blazes.
just looks like zombies.
Enderman.
Actually,
Skeleton. Cave spider. One new one. That's a drowned. Ah, we have infinite copper. Drowned have a very low chance of dropping copper on death. So
All right. Sick.
yeah, we have infinite copper now. Ooh, what are you? A silverfish? I think that's a silverfish. I'll have to make the. If we spawn that in, I'll have to make the mob cage have something other than stone.
Mm-hmm.
That is a zombie pigman. That's a magma cube. And that's another skeleton. Okay, that's 4 uniques out of 5. That's not bad. We got creeper, silverfish, I think, zombie pigman, and magma cube. Yeah. Oh, it's a stray. Never mind. That was.
Oh, he's catching strays.
Yeah. So what is this? We've done 25 now, and we've got almost, what is that? 9 plus 6? 15? No. Yes. Yep.
There we go. Goodness.
Throw some of this extra stuff in here.
Hey, nice.
There we go. Alright, so these will be our 30th opens. Another zombie, another enderman. Oh, that's new. I think that's a witch. Nice.
Hey,
Cave spider.
potion materials.
Slime. Yeah, witch and slime are the new ones. Not bad. Not bad at all. So 30, and we've got almost... What is that? 9 times 2, 18, minus 1, 17. So 30 opens, 17 uniques. So we're getting down to the it's only halfway unique now. Let's open 35. That's a husk. That's a cave spider. That's new. I think that's new. Oh, that's an evoker. No, that's a vindicator. Ha. That's drown, and that's a magma cube. 1. Okay, that's nice. Excellent. Look at that. We got so many now. Now there's a lot in here, as you can tell, that I could choose from, and it's giving us a lot of repeats. Currently, we've gotten 5 repeat endermen, 4 repeat cave spiders, 4 repeat skeletons, no triple repeats, but goodness, a lot of double repeats. 2 blaze, 2 zombie, 2 spider, 2 pillager, 2 husk, 2 magma cube, and 2 drowned. And then the rest are uniques. But that's only 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, okay, well, one of these is new. That's a spider, that's a drown, that's a cave spider, that's a skeleton, that's a phantom.
Really?
I'm pretty sure green with purple is a phantom. Or purple with green spots is a phantom. Yeah, it's a
Right.
phantom.
Oh my goodness. Come on, man.
One, two, three, four, five. None of these are unique.
Dang.
But we do have another witch. See, repeats.
Helpful, I guess?
This is the difference between the two mob spawner mods as well. With the mob spawner we picked, repeats are not good because we only need one to make a whole bunch. With the other mob spawner mod, repeats are key
Ah.
because repeats are the only way to make it run faster. The problem is it will never run as fast as the one we have.
Yeah.
Like I think the test someone did was 8 skeleton spawn eggs in the other mod versus 1 in the mod we have, and the one we have still won out.
Oh. Okay.
The only advantage to the other one was they didn't have to kill a single thing. Whereas with
Oh.
whereas with the one we have, if we want to get player drops, we have to have the player drop plate.
Right.
Also with the other
complicated.
one, also with the other mod, its farm contained 2 blocks and a chest. That was the whole farm.
Real.
Whereas ours is a room with a killing chamber.
My goodness.
But that one is fully automated and slow, and what we have is moderately automated and incredibly fast.
Yeah. Wow.
I think this is 50 now? Oh, well, that's just insulting.
What?
There's
Oh
getting
my goodness.
there's getting repeats. Then there's getting a full set of repeats. And then there's getting 3 of the same thing in a pack. Goodness. Okay, well now the thing we have the most of is skeletons and cave spiders, followed by endermen. Followed by strays, which we used to only have 1 stray. Now we have 4. Because of that one round.
Goodness.
Yeah. Okay, so we've opened what, 50 now, and we have 19. Yeah.
Not ideal.
We are deep into repeat territory now.
Yeah. Oof.
All I wanted was wither skeleton. We're looking for black with dark gray spots. That's what we're looking for. But not black with gray spots, because that's endermite.
Right.
And not dark gray with black, because that's a blaz.
A what?
Blood. It's a blaze but rock. Blazalt.
Oh.
It's like a basalt blaze.
Huh.
It's a BASALZ.
Basal's.
Basalz. Thank you.
Oh. It's a basal.
Thank you, Stitch.
It's like you have. I was gonna say it's like you have a peanut allergy or something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No way.
What? Did you get it?
I think I got wither skeleton.
Oh, buddy.
Let's see.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
that's a stray. Yeah. That's a spider. That's a slime. That's an enderman. Yeah. And that's a wither skeleton. Yep. Yeah, it's a wither skeleton. Woo!
Yeah, boy.
We've got wither skeletons. Nice. Okay, that is what we were looking for. So the wither skeleton farm I showed you guys, I think 4 episodes ago, we are never, ever using that again.
Oof, but also yay. I'm conflicted. Well, the roof is coming together pretty nicely, I'd say.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I'm trying. is not my usual style, but I think I'm doing pretty good.
Mind if
So,
we take a peek
yeah.
by switching over to your perspective?
Sure, I'm just gathering some bricks. What else am I gonna need? Some stairs. I'm gonna need some stairs. Well, and just some bricks generally. So I need more cobbled deep slate. Put it in there. What was it? Deep slate bricks, I think? I think that's what. Yeah, that's what I was using. And then just turn these into stairs. Okay. Ta-da!
Very nice.
It's coming together.
Yeah, nice job with the roof. The first brick you place on stream.
Yeah. An omen. There we go. But yeah, it's coming together. You can hear the sirens on this end.
Ah, that's cool. It's supposed to give you time to like go back to your house or finish up whatever you're doing, essentially.
Yeah.
Hey, Wither Skeleton Skull, there we go.
Where are... Yes, deep plate brick stairs. Probably don't need that many, but whatever.
We've gotten 2 Wither Skeleton Skulls now.
Hey, nice.
You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. Right.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Pull out my sleeping bag. I sleep.
Just gonna make sure that my bed is far enough away that I can still sleep in it when the mob farm is running.
That
Yep.
would be a good thing. Okay,
Yeah, it's
good.
far enough away. Now, the guest bed, which is on the same side of the house, maybe not.
Maybe not.
But it is also on the second floor, whereas the mob spawner is in the second basement.
Right.
So maybe that might be far enough.
I feel
So
like
this,
that should be taller.
by the way, this mob farm is now how we will be getting our gear fixed up. Because it makes way more sense to come down here and kill stuff to get XP than it does to use up our limited XP items.
Yeah, that makes some sense.
So this, at least this is how I'll be fixing up my stuff. I'll just put Endermen in there and kill them.
I mean, I haven't really been worrying about fixing stuff at all, so yeah.
Well, yeah, but like my pickaxes
welcome.
sometimes get close to breaking.
Yeah. My silk touch is like half durability. So
Exactly. Yeah, I've been using enchanting potions we get out of the dungeon. Enchanting potions? No. Bottles of enchanting. That's it.
Oh, bottles of enchanting. That makes sense.
Yeah, I've been using bottles of enchanting to fix up my stuff.
Right.
And I do sometimes so much mining and such that I have like a completely broken pickaxe in a couple hours. And then I go out mining again. Like every time I've gone to grab iron ore, I've had to fix up my pickaxe because I basically break it.
That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. There we go.
All right, let's shut this down.
Wait, what?
There we go.
How did I do that?
What? How did you?
I'm a magician.
Hey, man, just explodes.
Hey, man, just explodes. Okay, deep sleep brick slab.
Okay, so good news, everybody. I've gotten about 4 Wither Skeleton Skulls from this farm, which is about as much as our Nether Wither Skeleton farm has given us. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I do think it's mostly down to just how many mobs I have spawned. I've also gotten about 3 stacks of withered bones and a stack and a quarter of coal.
Yay.
Which is, you know, that's bone meal and that's fuel. So.
Yep. It's good stuff. I think it's that. That should be the right area, right? Yeah. Now just get rid of that and that. I have to figure out that.
Can we use stone swords in crafting anything? No. No, we
Stone
can't.
sword? No.
If we had if this mod pack had the guard villagers mod, then we could equip our soldiers with these stone swords.
However,
for free. But we don't have that mod. That mod is not in this pack, so we cannot do that.
Nope. Sad. It is Saturday. Actually, many times.
It is Saturday.
It is Saturday. The day of Saturday. Yes. This and this.
There we go.
Not that. Yes, that. But not yet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now I need these. Nope, not those ones. It's very hard to tell between cut deep slate and deep slate brick. And apparently between the stairs and half slabs.
Yeah?
Yeah, at least for me.
Huh. There we go. That actually works a lot better. It also looks really nice too. Okay, I'm just gonna go grab a hopper that will pick up the items.
Really thought you were gonna say a hot dog. Oh? Ah.
This is why we don't use Elytra in the basement.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You shouldn't have done that.
Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Oh.
This would only be funnier if my
cemented into the wall.
I was gonna say this would only be funnier if it was my head that was halfway into the wall instead of my feet.
Yeah, really.
Yep. That's me.
It is.
You might be wondering how I
is.
got myself here.
I'm not. It's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious. Yep.
You could say Levi made quite an impact on the bottom floor.
You're good, couldn't you? Yeah. Yeah, you're really good. I want to take the backpack off. There we go. There we go. That'll empty out. Wow, it's only been an hour. Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
For once, we're actually getting a reasonable amount done in the hour. Pretty good.
Yeah. I changed up how the killing chamber worked again. It's now got a half slab at the bottom. I was gonna grab a hopper, wasn't I?
Probably. Not anymore.
Grab myself a hopper? A whopper? No, a hopper.
Whopper, 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 whopper.
And you know what? Give me a barrel as well.
A bear. Give me a bear.
What's in here?
Freddy Fazbear, what? That's crazy.
Shouldn't you be in Secret of the Mimic? That just came out. Aren't they expecting you over there?
Should he be? Is
Isn't-
he in Secret of the Mimic?
I thought.
I don't know.
It's a Fazbear game, so...
Well, yeah, but not every... Wait. Has every Fazbear had a Fazbear?
Technically the third one hasn't, but there was a mask and a cutout of him.
That's true.
So technically he was, and it's set before the Freddy Fazbear locations we know from the original games. So Freddy would be a fabric costume at that point instead of an endoskeleton.
That's kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
pretty neat.
Not that there isn't an endo, that's the Mimic. And he's wearing the
Well,
Freddy
yeah.
Fazbear costume, and he wants to kill you. So essentially Freddy's here. Freddy's not here, but Freddy's here.
Crazy.
People who don't know the Five Nights at Freddy's lore are very confused right now.
Good.
Good. Good.
Stay that way. You're better confused now than later.
You're
Oh, yeah,
safer
that looks good.
confused.
Exactly. I could add a window in the
1,
middle there
2,
later,
3.
but this
Oh, yeah.
is doing pretty good.
Huh.
Okay, you're confused. Good. Stay that way. Remain ignorant. Your best shot. It's your best shot at sanity.
I would say you don't want to end up like Matt, but unless you want to go into politics.
Unless you want to run for president.
He's not doing that. That's not what
President
he's.
Matt Pat.
That's we may all people may want that, but that is not what he's doing.
Unless.
I need cover. No, I need copy. No, copy.
You good?
Huh? I thought I had more copycat blocks.
Can always build more out here. I still have some zinc left.
Oh yeah, we have tons of zinc.
Tons of zinc.
There we go. And now I need the glass. There it is, tinted glass.
My goodness, I
Perfect.
always need more of this stuff.
That makes sense.
We're gonna run out of clay again. I know it.
No, we're not.
No, trust me.
What? No. I got
I
like
will find a way.
I got like 700 balls of clay the other day.
It will
Looking-
not be enough.
Looking for other stuff.
Not enough. Never enough.
There we go.
I mean, I've easily gone through 1,000 deep slate by now.
Well,
Easily.
yeah, but that's deep slate. There we go. They can fit past that, right? Yeah, good. They can.
Need another stack. I probably don't need a stack, but it's just easiest to make this type of block in stacks.
Perfect. I made the killing chamber hole 3 blocks deep, so now Endermen and Wither skeletons can't push each other out of the hole to stop falling in the hole.
Smart.
I've also put the half slab on the killing floor instead of the player standing spot, so that you can walk close to it without walking into it. I kept getting withered when I wanted to grab the items.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, now if you don't have magnet on and you kill all the withers, the items get pulled down into a hopper underneath.
Oh, that's cool. Hey,
Yeah.
look, there's a skull already.
Yeah, there's another skull. 1 round and we got another skull.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So yeah. And we basically have it almost automated now, because if I just replaced this bottom maiming plate with a killing plate, then it would be done. It would work.
That's pretty good.
Now, if we wanted player drops, then no. we need an echo pog to do that.
Right.
Well, we need an echo
Yeah.
pog plus 1 pog to do that.
Oh.
In bed.
Oh. Just got out of bed.
I know. I saw you in bed, so I ran to bed. Can't even tell what you're trying to say. You better now?
No.
The delayed no.
My inventory is so confusing right now. I didn't even know I had another stack of deep slate slabs.
Yeah, that makes
I have
sense.
those. I just
That
have
makes
those,
sense.
you know? I was just gonna go get another stack, but then I middle clicked and I was like, oh, I still have 51. That's cool. I'm fine. I'm completely mentally sane and can be trusted with heavy equipment.
I don't know. Chat, do you trust him? Do we make him forklift certified? For now, at least.
You should. I'm the one
See.
working on your warehouse.
No, you're right. He's got me there. There it is.
Come on, I'm a trustworthy source of labor.
Is that the elf from Polar Express? Come on, you can trust me.
Whoop.
I would hire you in a minute for any demo job.
Yeah.
Okay, I need brick. Brick. We've got the brick blocks, but no actual bricks.
Nice.
Yeah, we've got 3,000 clay.
Okay, we're gonna need more quartz then. Yeah.
We can make that. We can make that.
can.
We just haunt sand. We haunt sand, and then we wash the haunted sand. Quartz. Boom.
I mean, yeah. Or I could just go to the nether again.
Or that. That would also work.
Get it fresh from the morgue.
Okay, I need the blasting fan.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll be done in a minute.
I didn't know which one I needed, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I just put this one in, unfortunately.
Okay.
But it should be done pretty soon.
Yeah, this machine's pretty fast.
Hey, there we go.
I never actually put the name on it.
There we go. What was it? The Schwab?
I thought it was the bush.
The bush. Bourgeois.
The bourgeois. Yeah.
The bourgeois.
Was it the
The
bourgeois?
bourgeoisie.
Or the bourgeois? Does anyone remember?
The George W. Bourgeois. There we go. Nope.
No, nobody remembers. Well, that makes
That's fair.
what? Four of us? Five of us? Depending on what the numbers say on the how many people are watching right now. It's one of those two.
Well, it says two, but
The Schwab.
the Schwab. The Schwabowy.
That sounds right, yeah.
That's what I said. The Schwab.
Yeah, what is it? The smoking, haunting, washing, blasting furnace.
Yeah.
The Schwab
The
furnace.
Flammenser.
I do like how this world is becoming more and more references to different properties. It's just great.
Oh yeah. We got Doretta over there. We got the Flimdursch, whatever.
Once we have something that can actually like craft food, we're gonna have to call it that. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
If we ever make an auto food crafting thing, we have to call it that. I just realized we could make a thing that automatically crafts food and then use the modular routers to send the crafted thing to a smaller device that looks like.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, so we could have just the machine sitting there.
With the half slabs and vertical slabs and whatnot.
Exactly. It just has to be like, or we could kill the Ender Dragon because it needs to be like an egg-shaped thing.
Or we could kill the Ender Dragon because it needs to be an egg, I guess.
Well, the shape of the thing's roughly egg-shaped.
I mean,
So
totally.
we just go and we steal a roughly egg-shaped thing.
Didn't we already kill the Ender Dragon here? We already did that.
Oh yeah, we did that. So
Yeah,
the eggs
we
are
needed
sitting there.
chorus fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be pretty easy to get, all things considered.
What is this meat called? Mutton. That's it. Well, I was right. It is called that. We just don't have any. Okay, give me some wheat.
Some wheat. There we go. This is not going to be enough. Cut deep slate. Not in this stack. Got the other stack though, so that should be good.
This is why we have so much white wool.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I was crafting beds the other day. I was like, why do we have like 106 white wool? And now I am killing this sheep for mutton. I'm like, this is why we have 106 white wool. I get it now. There we go. All right, we have a key ready whenever we want it. We can go in the dungeon. Was that a thing I said we'd do today? No.
No.
Did I set it up in case we wanted to? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Fair enough.
What you gonna do? Sue me?
Shoot you?
Shoot me? Is that what you're gonna do? You gonna shoot me?
I'm gonna shoo you.
Oh, okay, bye.
Go away.
By the way,
Yeah.
oh yeah, the summer sale is on Steam. So like pretty much every game we've ever done a series on is on sale right now.
That is so true. Yep.
And when this video goes out, well, the summer sale will still be on because it's ending on the 10th, and the next episode's on the.
I love how I can tell you're looking at your calendar right now.
It's on the 5th.
You're talking quieter. Like that's just funny.
my where I am right now, my calendar is behind me and on a wall that's like parallel to me, so I can't just like look back and see it properly. I have to turn around, walk away from the desk, walk up to it and go, okay.
You're examining it like a scholar.
Well, I can see the picture of the dog on it quite clearly from here, but I can't see like the numbers and such, especially the numbers for next month.
Right. Gotcha.
And yes, I do have a dog calendar.
Who doesn't?
Lots of people. You don't have a dog calendar.
No comment.
I love that. That's
I've
great.
been outed.
You've been outed?
It's better than being innied.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Totally, man.
All right, let's go cook this stone up. Okay. So, did you hear about the hightail situation this week? Like that, it's been crazy.
You did not just say that.
Oh, wait.
Situation is crazy. You did not just say that.
I unintentionally, unwittingly did just say that.
Dude,
fully genuinely in conversation. Yes, I did just say that.
No. He's an influencer.
Yeah, well, I've been doing this for what, 7 years now? Yeah.
I love the assurance in your voice.
I don't. It's been forever, man. I've been doing this forever.
It's been like 7 years.
Yeah. When did we start? I don't know. Why would I know? Oh, right, because I should know. I don't know.
Because it's you.
But yeah, like, just before last episode, like on Monday, Hytale got canceled by Riot Games.
Yep.
As
Sad
of
day.
like 2 days ago, Hypixel mentioned, I don't think he reached out to, oh,
Goodness.
there's the
Me
alarm.
already.
Well, yeah, we are skipping the night, so we're skipping half of
Yeah,
the
fair.
20-minute day. But yeah, Hypixel, the original owner of Hytale, who then sold it to Riot. I don't think he's contacted Riot yet, but he did mention on Twitter he's got like $25 million he's willing to spend on it if Riot is willing to sell it back. Which then, of course, put like the whole internet in like a frenzy. It's like, oh my goodness, we might actually get the game that was canceled. Oh my goodness, it's happening. Even though it's not happening yet. We don't even know. Riot might be like, oh yeah, I'm willing to sell it back for $200 million.
Isn't that more like accurate to what they sold it for?
I don't know what Hightail was sold for, but I did hear that Riot was spending like $30 million on it a year in development.
Yeah.
And they were working on it for about 6 to 8 years.
So ain't no way they're letting it go for 25 million.
If they're planning on doing absolutely nothing with it, they might. If
I
they
mean, I
have
guess.
if they have no plans for it, they might. And they might only sell back part of the rights. They might sell the development rights back, but not the actual like full game rights.
Or the distribution rights.
Yeah. Now, Devolver
Like, if
Digital
you want to keep
also got
pouring
in
money
on the
into this, you
conversation.
can.
Yeah,
But
Devolver
we're
Digital
not
didn't say anything, but they did put, the kind of staring eyes emoji.
emoji eyes.
Yeah, the
Yeah, of
emoji
course.
eyes.
Emoji eyes.
So,
Goodness.
yeah.
Oh, you can. Oh, okay. Cool.
So yeah, that happened this week. That's pretty
That's
crazy.
news. News on the internet.
Yeah, I need deep slate.
Get in line, brother.
Deep. That is dorp.
Dorp slate. Burger slate.
I need cut deep slate brick slab.
Don't we all? Yes,
Cut
the
deep
answer is
slate. Okay, and this is just from that.
yes.
From
I like deep slate bricks.
cooked deep slate, I think.
What, cut deep slate?
Yeah,
Yeah, you need cooked
that's
deep slate.
okay. That's not from cobbled.
Nope.
Cobble.
If you want just deep slate bricks, that's from cobbled deep slate. But if
Yeah,
you want
no.
cut deep slate bricks, then you need cooked deep slate.
Yeah, no. I needed
That's what
to.
I've been doing.
I needed to be lighter colored.
Sorry, you need cut deep slate brick slabs?
No, I need cut deep slate brick.
Okay. Cool.
I think I might have enough. Let's see. This, that, that.
Right.
We just gotta do that everywhere else in here. Ah. Huh. Okay.
What's up?
I'm short one copycat corner.
Ah, yep. Ooh, the perfect amount
Those,
of vertical
a
slabs.
couple of those.
Let's go.
Isn't that always nice when you have just the right amount of something to finish a project? With like no extra? It's like, oh, that's perfect. That is exactly
That
what I want.
beautiful feeling.
That is exactly what I wanted to see right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I actually have
Yeah, the
enough
roof.
cut deep slate bricks.
The roof is almost done.
Nice.
He's getting there. And,
And
he's
then-
getting there quick like.
Are you planning on decorating anything inside the warehouse? Like the front desk area?
Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah,
Gotta get there first, though.
of course.
But of course. I'm gonna need a lot more slabs before I can do that.
There we go. That's
Are
all
we
the
getting there?
copycat panels on the outside. I think there's like a couple spots on the inside to put them. Yeah, right here. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so that is basically all the ground floor stuff done, other than like where we're gonna get the villagers to pop out of these buildings. I'm going to create like a kind of these like fake fountains in these kinds of areas here, and that is how
Ah,
we'll
yeah.
get the villagers out of the farm. We will just kind of push them out of these little fountains there in the wall, because that means they won't take any damage. We could just, drop them from the second floor. Easy to hide the exit then, but they then take damage. So I'd prefer not to do that. Oh, that's really nice. One of the alleyways in the apartment complex looks right at Jade's tree.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that.
Still have to do something with that. Maybe once I'm done this factory warehouse thing, I'll get to doing that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is nice. Okay, more deep slate. Yay!
All right. So, what are we gonna
Although I
do
don't
up
think I'm
here?
gonna need 3 more stacks. Maybe just 2. Definitely gonna need a full stack, but maybe just 2.
We're gonna need, I think, dark oak slab, dark oak plank, dark oak slab. Yeah. Because we're gonna,
Oh, for the roof?
yeah, for the roofs in these apartments.
Yeah.
Gives them a little bit more kind of visual height if we use dark oak.
Mm-hmm. Kind of fades into the ceiling a bit more.
Yeah.
You need a good ceiling to seal it off.
To seal the deal.
To seal the deal.
Let's see what this
Come
looks
on.
like.
Hey, there we go.
Oh yeah. This looks kind of nice, actually. It's a bit unfurnished, but it's not
But
bad.
it's getting there.
Yeah. Hey Jade,
Yo, what's up?
come over here.
Okay, give me a minute.
You think this is a good sized villager house?
Man,
That
I
is
am gonna need those 2 stacks. Hey.
Man, that is looking
Help.
nice.
Oh, I just barely missed. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a good size. This is a bigger size than you get in most villages, so yeah.
Yeah, and what about the coloring? The bright floor with
Yep.
the medium tone wall with the dark ceiling.
Yeah. It's rustic. It's definitely not a place that you'd want to stay for too long, but you know, it's nice.
Well, it could always be brightened up by... nope, I have not spelled that right.
What's that?
Ah,
Oh,
there it is.
Pain. Yeah.
By a painting.
Because each painting is
Paint.
fueled by the artist's pain.
Paint. Paint. Painting.
Paint.
Paint. Painting?
Painting.
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 I was just trying to get a small one.
You know, there's an easier way to do that. Yeah, that.
Painting.
Painting. I'm leaving.
Yeah. I put some paintings in these rooms as well.
Yeah. It looks good.
Maybe some shelves, a clock. We might furnish them. We'll see. We might furnish them after we see who lives in them.
True.
Whether they're like farmers or librarians or archers or whatever.
Librarians.
Oh yeah, this is looking great. The underside of the roof looks great as well, by the way.
Good. I have not seen it at all. Whatsoever.
Yeah, it will
No idea
definitely
what it
need
looks
some decorating,
Oh, obviously.
but
It's
it
gonna
looks
need
great.
some like lights as well.
Yes, yeah, instead of having all these torches on the floor. Got this thing here to check if the lighting's right as well.
Right. Cool.
Probably want to extend the walls up to match the ceiling, potentially.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Luigi time. Luigi.
Yeah, so up here, we also need DIRT. No, that's derp, not dirt.
Yeah. What was that? Oh, that's the alarm. I see.
Yeah.
Cool. I hadn't been so close to the alarm in the actual, like, factory area.
Oh, did you hear the bell?
Yeah, it's a bell
Yeah,
instead of a whistle.
because that's where the clock tower is.
Yeah.
So it has an actual bell.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
I thought that the bell would reach further, but the whistles actually reach way further than the bell sound does, which is very annoying.
Yeah. It'd almost be nice to see if there's, like, some sort of, I don't know.
Oh, they stopped, which means it's
Modded
now
bell?
7.
Yeah. Just give me a minute. This is almost done cooking. There we go. Perfect.
Well, that is a mod bell at the moment. That's a create bell.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Didn't seem loud enough. Ooh.
Yeah, we don't have a village bell.
Really?
No?
I thought I retrieved one.
Yeah, well,
time.
you did for a key.
Mm,
Or because we had to craft something? No, the only thing you craft with it is the mob filter raid mobs. It's not in the storage system, wherever it is.
fair enough. There we go.
But we can get them from armorer merchants.
Well,
Level
then we
3.
need an armor.
Level 3 armorers have a chance.
Armorers. Armorer. I don't know what I'm saying.
Just gibberish at this point.
I'm just saying gibberish, yeah. I'm just filling out time. Because I'm almost done on the roof. And then I can start using my brain again. But I need another stack of slabs. That should be the last stack.
Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Maybe.
1,
It
2,
might be
3,
enough.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's so funny?
Just the comment in chat. Pretty impressive work you do without your brain, Jade.
Oh, okay. I thought. See, I thought you were laughing at the counting of the blocks because I realized that if I wanted to make a reference to something, it'd be really funny. I could be referencing Markiplier's first episode of Secret of the Mimic because it's a live stream. So to test if his audio is working, right at the start of the video, there's like no intro or anything. It just immediately cuts to him in an operatic voice just saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over and over into the mic until he can hear himself on stream.
Nice. Yeah, I think I've actually been there for the start of a couple Markiplier streams, and that's pretty much just what he does.
It works.
Every single... It works. It works so well. It works. It works great. It's the best working ever.
You know what? Dark oak is a little bit rarer, so we're not actually going to put dark oak over the walls. We're going to be cheap.
Yeah. That's fair. Honestly, I'm surprised you're not using slabs.
Yeah, but if I want to hang a chandelier.
Then you just put one block in the middle.
I
It's a little
guess.
depth to the roof. It also just gives you more space, but I think they already have enough space above them.
Yeah. Yeah, having to
Done.
make another round of walls so that they have
Done.
what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4.5 block high ceilings. Yeah, I don't think they care that much. Yeah.
Probably not.
There we go. Save a whole bunch of wood.
I did put the right deep slate in there, right?
What are we gonna put in the middle bits? Probably just more dirt, yeah. Because we don't want to leave these spaces empty, because then, like, baby zombies could spawn in. We don't want that. We don't want baby zombies under our villager farm. That would be bad.
That would be very bad. Yeah, no. That's just a hazard.
Exactly. And we're not giving these villagers hazard pay. Because we're not giving them any hazards.
I was
Be
gonna
paid
say,
well.
are we giving them pay? And if so, where's mine?
Free dungeon access.
No, it isn't. I gotta make keys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
You haven't thought this through, have you, Mr. Manager? Me and the villagers are unionizing.
Ah!
Instant fear from the capitalistic overlord.
Grab the scream from the
Scream?
That would work probably. That's probably a pretty good scream sound effect since, you know, it's the movie. But
Kind of the namesake.
there was a commercial. I think it was for like they were marketing it to gamers because it was like, was it NyQuil?
The Tylenol. It was Tylenol. I know
Was
the one
it?
you're talking about.
The don't
Yeah,
fear
don't fear a
tomorrow.
headache.
Yeah, don't fear tomorrow's headache, and then it's like nighttime headache medicine. I was like, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good scream in that commercial.
It's alright. I've heard better screams.
Well, it's not like a genuine scream, but a funny scream.
Yeah.
It's a good funny scream.
Everybody loves a good funny scream.
Exactly. Sometimes you just need a good funny scream.
Yeah.
Ah, it's a dirt block there. That's what's in there.
Well, of course. It's dirt cheap.
Is this an insult in my apartments?
Well, I mean,
Because you're not entirely wrong.
look, I'm not calling it high-income housing, all right?
I wouldn't either.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Could you say that we have bedrock pricing? Eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That doesn't sound genuine.
No, it's fine. Great, actually.
We'll be watching your progress.
What? I'm like done.
There we go. I should probably make a bulk storage for like dirt, sand,
Snad.
other things.
Dirt.
Yeah.
Sand. More sand.
Between episodes, what I might do is I might make some of the machines under the warehouse that turn cobblestone into like all the basic resources. I'll probably also fix the issue of the machines not being able to use up the cobblestone fast enough. So they just like start dumping cobblestone off the end of the conveyor belt, which like that's not a problem because oh no, we're losing cobblestone that we could be utilizing. it's a problem because nobody wants to create the mumbo jumbo pumpkin incident again.
What does that? I don't want to know.
It's very simple, you see, which is very funny because that's the thing he says. He didn't
Die.
he didn't create a item destruction zone, or no, he was moving items too far across an area, and they were hitting the edge of the load zone and just stacking up. And what ended up happening was Mumbo created a perfect circle, or sorry, a perfect cylinder of pumpkins and melons with no definition to it to determine like where the items were. It was just a solid, like morphing, color changing orange and green cylinder that was just sitting there and would cause the server to only run for 5 seconds at a time.
Nice. Good stuff. That's amazing, honestly.
They had to start up the server and then run a kill entities command in a certain area before the server crashed.
That is incredible. I strive to be that level of nuisance.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Come on.
It's looking good.
The outside's done.
Nice. Yeah.
I didn't know if I might add some windows to the side here or not.
Oh, yeah.
I have one in the middle if you want to free cam it.
Yeah.
But...
I'd say add more of those. Yeah, they look good from the inside.
Okay. So maybe I'll just add 2 smaller ones on the corners.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah,
Good
my original idea for the clock tower was to add a system where it would send out a signal and that would cause a row of bells to go off. Ding, 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 ding. The problem is both Minecraft bells and Create bells cannot be changed in their sound. So it's just ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
It was like, okay. We need to figure out something else. So I figured out the, that ding ding kind of circuit so that I could just repeat that over and over. And then I found out that the bells don't go that far, so I switched to whistles.
Right.
Note blocks and hiding. Yeah, that might work. I don't know how to make note blocks make a bell noise at the moment. I don't know that off the top of my head. Note blocks are not my area of specialty, believe it or not.
What?
What? No, I would not have guessed.
I don't believe you.
Oh, that's your problem then, buddy.
Are you calling me a liar? Well, I'm not calling you a truther.
Okay.
There we go.
No, not stars. Stairs.
Stars.
Yeah. So these blocks that I've used on the side of the building, they are called cerebral, I believe, stairs.
Cerebro.
I believe that's how you pronounce that word. It's close to cerebral if it isn't cerebral. You craft them with charcoal, nether quartz, and tuff. And that gets you 8 of these. Which is very handy. Because with just like, 4 blocks of tuff, you get 32 blocks of cerebral. Which is a crazy conversion rate, if you ask me. That's absurd. Especially for such a nice looking block. The cerebral pillars look great too.
Yeah, it is cerebral. That's a weird name. I ain't gonna lie.
Looks at the block. Why are you called that? Why do they call you that?
Why you got like brain in your name? What's up with that? My man's making houses out of vibranium. Oh, I didn't put a window here. There's a whole window missing. Bruh, what am I doing?
Like, oh. Oh.
There's a window missing, man.
I didn't even notice.
It's just not even here.
That's funny.
That's why I've had 2 extra stone brick Gothic windows this entire time. I was wondering.
It's like, that's weird. I
Thinking
was
I was going
sure
crazy.
I crafted just the right amount. Why?
Well, every window is like
Huh.
an even number.
Yeah.
It's just like, why do I have an equivalent odd numbered windows? That's why. Because you ain't got the right amount, bro.
Yeah, those windows add a little bit of light to the ceiling, and that looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, those ones look really nice. Ironically, I'm thinking of covering the kind of, what, dormer windows? What would you call these things?
Mm-hmm.
From the inside?
Really?
Just so I can put, like, glowstone or something behind them so they shine out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could do the thing that I did with these redstone lamps over here, where you have a nightlight sensor.
Yeah,
It's called a
exactly.
daylight sensor, but it's set to nighttime at the moment, so it's a
Yeah.
nightlight sensor.
Exactly. Exactly, my man. My man.
Let's put need that. Good to see that the dark oak forest actually grew quite quickly.
Oh, that's good. That's what you like to see.
Yes. Now, some of you in the audience might be looking at what I'm doing and going, what is he doing? And to that, I would answer, I don't know. I'm figuring that out myself.
We're in a transitionary period right now.
Yes. Where we don't know what we're doing. At all. Whatsoever.
Yup.
Kind of just, figuring it out as we go.
Winging it, you might say.
Yes, winging it. That is it. That's what we're doing.
Straight up guessing. Entirely got no clue what anything is happening right now. Ah, come on, that's not where I wanted that stair. There we go.
There we go. So this will give, this will give us a little bit more room up top, while also providing like an awning, kind of like covered area for someone to step out of their house, so they're not just stepping right out into the rain.
There we go. Boom. Just gotta add the copycat corners here. And then the outside is completed.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Did I put them over here yet? No, not yet. Ooh, hopefully I have enough.
Yeah.
There we go, dude. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I need that calcite. Gonna need a lot of this again.
What in the... Hey, man. What are you doing up there?
Did the wandering trader just spawn up there? Yeah.
Yeah. What is bro up to?
It's kind of got middling trades.
Ow.
Get off my roof. No, off the roof. Not further up the roof. No, where are you going?
He's strangling his llamas.
Sir, I'm going to have to arrest you for animal cruelty if you continue any further.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I just pushed a man off the roof. What are you going to do about it?
It's not that high. It's
I
only
pushed-
one story.
I pushed a man off the roof for animal cruelty.
Hmm.
What is the legality of this?
Ask PETA.
Ask PETA. I don't want their opinion on anything.
Fair. Let's see.
Or maybe I do, so I can just do not that.
Whatever you say, I won't do. It's reverse psychology.
But then they know that, so they'll reverse psychology me. So I reverse the reverse psychology. Reverse psychology.
Double, triple, uno, reverse psychology.
Why does this feel like a Yu-Gi-Oh strategy? And then
it is.
I'll use Pot of Greed.
Which allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck. And I'll use Pot of Greed.
Infinite.
Allows me to draw 2 more cards from my deck. Which will allow me to use Pot of Greed.
The infinite Pot of Greed deck.
Yup.
Which, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't think that's how that rule works.
No, it is.
Well,
Pot
no,
of Greed works
that's how
exactly like that.
maybe, but I don't think you can use it more than once. I'm pretty sure that's the sticking point with it.
I mean, in tournaments, you can't even use it. Bam.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
I want to know
Yeah,
why
no.
that happened. I'm googling that
Because
later.
that happened.
Oh,
Because someone tried that strat. Far as I know, yeah.
see. Interesting.
Yeah, no. Someone did the whole infinite Pot of Greed thing, and they just... I think they summoned, like, Exodia immediately or something. They just, like, Pot of Greed 3 times in a row and then got Exodia.
That's so dumb.
It was amazing.
Oh my goodness. 4, yeah.
Now that game is infamous, because no one can use Pot of Greed in professional Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
That's great. I hope that's the fact.
Yeah, I hope that's true. Because that's how I know it, but how I know it might
Yeah,
not be true.
I was gonna say, who knows? The person who told you might not have been telling the truth. So you're saying that it is the truth, but you don't. No, that's no idea.
Me going on the internet spreading misinformation.
It's even more diabolical when you're going on the intranet to spread misinformation.
Me on company Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I just realized in about, what is that, an hour? Yeah, patrons of 3rd and 4th tier are going to know what the sidestep is for next week.
Ooh. You guys will have to let me know.
I'll give you a hint. You won't.
Oh.
You won't be joining me in game.
Oh. Okay.
Congrats, we've ruled out like maybe half of all games.
Yeah.
It's a
I
single
guess.
player game or something Jade doesn't have. We've ruled out nothing.
We've ruled out nothing. Yeah. Nothing that wasn't already ruled out.
Excellent work, everyone. We've done nothing.
We did it, SpongeBob. Now, I don't know whether to put this wall all the way up to the ceiling or leave it open like this. Because it'd be very industrial to leave it open like this. I've been into multiple, like, stoneworking shops, I don't know what you call them, that just have open roofs like this. So I don't know. I do notice that there's no ventilation. That could be a problem.
That might be an OSHA violation, potentially.
Yeah. Meh. I could just put them in here.
Did I?
Just right above the
I
windows.
don't think I did. Nope, I didn't.
What's that? What's up?
I didn't replant the town center tree.
Death.
Well, here's the handy thing with the mob farm now. We have so much bone meal. We've like
This is true.
we have like infinite bone meal now. There we go.
I mean, maybe I'm
Ah.
overcomplicating it, but I think that looks fine.
Yeah.
Distinct
Let's see what
possibility
let's
of
see what you're
I'm
doing.
overcomplicating.
Show us what you're doing.
I'm just adding some ventilation up in the rafters.
Actually, better idea. Type in fan. Oh. Huh.
Big fan.
I thought we had
Case fan?
No, I thought we had decorative blocks that look like fans. Hold on, vent. Nope.
Sus.
Oh wait, that's vent. You got
There's a
concrete
concrete
vent from auxiliary
Mhm.
blocks.
Turbine vent.
That's from mechanism. We don't have that.
That's true. I mean, yeah. Concrete.
Tried to find like duct, but
Quack.
no, I didn't find that.
Do we have any conch? We have reinforced conch. Gray conch. Yellow conch.
Huh, I really thought we had decorative fans.
Conch. Well, I mean, kind of. Just the vents, but yeah.
Yeah, but I thought we had like I know that there's a mod out there that gives you like industrial fan blocks.
Like
But I
you got-
guess we don't have it. Yeah, I guess you could use those then if you wanted. They're full blocks instead of the half slab things you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's another option.
Yeah, that's not bad. They're not really noticeable, though.
No, you're right.
I don't know. What do industrial fans usually look like in these kinds of places?
No, they'd usually
could use
be
some sort of
circular
wall.
holes in the wall with a fan in it.
Mm-hmm. In which case, I could technically use the encased fan, because it would look like that. I just
It would.
wouldn't power it.
Yeah, if you just hide it from the outside so you don't see the create, or if you put two back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And they're pretty darn cheap too, so. And with how much other create stuff is in there, kind of makes sense.
I kind of like just the slabs.
All right. Then do that.
Kind of the solution that I came up with. So we'll go with it. Okay, right. Need more of this. There we go. Should actually do this from the outside. That'd be way easier.
There we
There
go.
we go. Oh, goodness.
We said at the same time.
Enough time has passed. The there we go is imminent.
Yeah, I guess that is how we do that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know what this moment needs? There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Let's put just a little that. There we go.
Okay, so this part of the building is gonna have a 2-block wide section of wall. Should it have two 2-block wides and a 4-block wide? Or two 3-block wides and a 2-block wide?
I don't even know what you're saying.
Okay, so I can either have a pillar here, or if I go over here, I can have a pillar here. And then do this. Like this. There. Okay. So, because I'm going to have the building kind of just go across this, it's going to be one building connected here. So, do I have it be a 2-block and a 4-block and a 2-block, or a 3-block and a 2-block and a 3-block? So, do we go from like 5, 3, 2, 3, 5, or 5, 2, 4, 2, 5?
I'd say 5, 3, 2, 3, 5.
Okay.
That makes some sense to me.
Then we will do that. Yeah, the only reason to do it the other way would be you can put a window in the 4-block wide in the center.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also put windows in the 3-block wides to the left and right of the center. So, yeah,
Right. Okay.
kind of doesn't matter too much.
Okay. Oh, right. These are girders, not rebar. That was it. Ah, we don't have any iron sheets.
Well, that makes sense.
It does. It's just a bit unfortunate. Gotta go make some more. I need the iron. Oh, we have some. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's iron. There we go. Just take all that. Chunk. Perfect.
The sun is setting.
We'll be fine, you pansy. $7.10. Amazing. 6. Perfect.
You know what? Not those rooms. Oh wait, yeah. We don't have the spare villagers is the problem. I was gonna say, now that we've got those closed-in rooms with the lights in them and the roofs on top of them, we could actually have some villagers here now. I went, yeah. That's why we're making the farm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that looks good. That looks cool. I like that. That's neat. It's spicy. Yeah, I'm not very good at interiors yet, but I've got exteriors down pat. We getting there.
There we go.
I guess I can make a structure. I cannot make a building, you know?
I guess.
You can kind of vibe that out, I feel.
Now it's the thinky part.
Exactly. Well, the whole thing is the thinky part. This is just the deep thinky part.
Right, right.
But I think what we've got so far is a good skeleton.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you're gonna increase the
Oop.
height of this wall here.
Possibly. That's what I was saying earlier about the open wall.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Because, like, yeah, I could totally just take some more driftwood.
You know what would be
and
really
put it up to the
cool?
ceiling. What's that?
Now, this would be a lot of programming that I'd probably do off stream. But if we put a create, what is it called? Gantry down the center of the building.
Uh-huh.
And then could like raise and lower stuff. So like you would create a package back here in the warehouse, lift it up on the gantry crane, then move it to the front house and drop it back down again for some to access.
Yeah.
It's not going far, but it is a cool moving thing.
Oh, totally. Yeah, the one thing that I wondered about with putting the wall here is these windows.
Yes, yeah. You'd be able to see that wall
If
from
I
the
put a wall,
inside.
exactly.
From the outside.
Number one, you'd be able to see it from outside. Number two, the wall would be like right up against this side of the window. It'd be right there.
Yeah.
And you'd have like 3 blocks extra over there. But as it is right now, it's perfectly centered for
on the outside.
the dormer windows. So I don't really want to move it, or it looks weird.
Yeah. You might
Nothing
almost...
saying I couldn't move it on both sides.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might almost want to make the window 1 block wider, because on the outside it's on a wall where it's got 3 blocks to its left and 4 blocks to its right.
Yeah, I considered that.
Plus your middle window is wider, so it would make the windows inside look a little bit more similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I see the wall size on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, that looks more centered on the outside now. Way more centered on the outside.
Okay.
And with the fact that it's up, I think it looking better from the outside is better than it looking right from the inside.
Okay.
Because the thing with these structures is we can always, like I've done with the windows on the inside of the kind of village area, we can always make fake walls on the inside so that we can make the building look like whatever we want from the inside versus the outside. That's another handy thing with building as big as we are.
Yes.
We have the
definitely.
space. We have the space to fake it.
Mm-hmm. Goodness.
I need to put some stuff in storage, being completely honest.
Well, what's nice is we can access it from everywhere now.
Yes.
That's been handy. Because I meant just now, I didn't need to go back to the house to get all this driftwood.
Yeah.
Let's just have it. It's great.
And I like how it's like right, like it's accessible from anywhere inside the warehouse, but also half of the workshop can also access it. Like if you're I think if you're standing at the blaze burner, you can still access it. Yeah, you can. If you're standing at the blaze burner, you can still access it.
Yeah, that's handy.
Now, if you're standing a block
handy.
further, no, you still can block further. Okay, so if you're standing next to this this blast furnace, then you can't access it. But if you're accessing the smithing table, you're just fine. Yeah. I considered looking into more of the stuff in refined storage to see if we could up the distance any further. I did find these things called network cards. But the wiki says that they go into different blocks and they're used for attaching different storage machines together at distance.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't think you can put a wireless network card into the wireless crafting grid. But maybe you can. The wiki didn't say you could. It was that they were in, let's see, refined storage. It said that the network cards were part of the network transmitter, network receiver system, which makes sense because all three have the word network in their name.
Yeah, of course.
So at your main base, you would have a network transmitter. I think this is how it works, if I'm remembering properly. And you would then craft a network card and right-click on the network transmitter with that card. Then you would go somewhere else, build another refined storage system with its own power grid, its own storage, like drives and such, and then you'd add the network receiver. And you'd place the network card in the network receiver. And that would connect the two storages together. Now that kind of sounds like what you do with the wireless crafting grid, except it doesn't have its own storage. It can just connect to any other storage. And it is a network card, and the wireless crafting grid has 4 upgrade slots, which the card is kind of using the same texture for. It's just got a blue base instead of a yellow one. So that's where like, it might fit, it might not fit. I might have to go test it out in creative mode on like a test world, see if that works. See if it works, see if it doesn't. Don't know. But yeah, that's a thing.
Right. Come on, I'm looking for Donkey Kong. Not quite.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Perfect. And then we'll just do that again over here. And that will cover the whole area. There we go. That is all wire logged properly. Okay, so here we go. We are now at this part of the project. So what we got here is we've got what is obviously going to become farmland, as you can tell.
Yeah, makes
Now,
sense.
how this works is I place, essentially, 2 beds up here. And then over here, above this gap, I place another bed. And I place trapdoors leading to it.
Oh. Okay.
Mobs see trapdoors as a viable floor even when the trapdoor is open, thus resulting in any extra villagers walking towards that bed and falling into a water stream, which will then push them out of this wall here. Or vector plates or conveyor belts or whatever I want to use to get the villagers off the second floor onto the first floor.
Yeah, of course.
And then those villagers will wander around and find another bed in the actual village around them that they can claim since they can't reach the bed up here anymore. But because this bed is empty, these villagers will go, there's an empty bed we can reach. So they'll make another villager that tries to walk to the bed, falls in the river, gets popped out into the actual village center, and it repeats until all the beds are full. This also means a raid can't... Well, yeah, other than the one. This also means that a raid can't kill our village, because we'll always have 2 villagers stuck up here in the rafters that the pillagers can't reach.
That's kind of nice, especially with the amount of pillagers that we get around here.
Yes, but with the number of villagers we'll have, they'll see the pillagers, get scared, call iron golems, and then the iron golems will start patrolling around our town as well, giving us automated security, because we have so many villagers.
That's cool.
Yeah. And because we're far enough away, they shouldn't wander into our main house. They might wander into yours.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. That's fair.
But you were planning on having most of your base be under that tree anyways, and there's no way they can get down there. Are these 2 villagers called Adam and Eve?
I forgot. I forgot about the face on my tree over there.
Oh, you forgot about that?
Yeah. Funny. Okay.
I think you can take the construction zone sign off of the warehouse now.
I might put it inside, because the outside is done, but the inside is not yet.
Or you could put it on the village, like the buildings that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm. What kind of logs are these? Looks like spruce. Log. Yeah, that's a spruce log. I guess actually that won't be far enough.
There we go. 3 and 3, and there we go. That's right in the middle. Ah, hanging it up there. Makes sense.
Yep. It's a little bit long, but
Yeah, we'll see how big it is.
yeah,
Yeah, that works.
that works. Definitely.
I'd say that's good.
Definitely wasn't going to be long enough if I just did from here. to here.
Yeah, no. See, what I thought you were gonna
Absolutely.
do was just do it from like here to that one over there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that would be a similar size.
Yeah.
Bit smaller. But it would definitely still.
Sorry,
Definitely still fit.
I did it too soon, but it was funny.
Yeah. He's playing yo-yo with me, man. This is not fair.
Yeah, there we go. That makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I was wondering about the spelling. Oh, did not see the darker letters. I see. Yeah.
Oops, I need to break that. There we go.
So did you need a hoe for all this stuff?
Yes, I do actually. I'll also need at least 2 composters and some starter seeds, and then of course, 2 villagers.
Yeah. That last part might be the harder one to get.
Also need to close in this whole area first. At least, horizontally, if not vertically.
Yeah. Just to make it into a real trap. You know?
I would prefer the word room, but yes.
Really imprison these villagers forever.
Ow. Forgot about the stone around the bottom.
Wow. Okay, well, there goes my hoe.
Yep. They break fast.
That one had half durability left. Oh, right. There's no more iron bars because I flattened them all.
That's a good reason for not to be any anymore.
Yeah, we have 10 iron sheets. Just waiting for something.
Gotta figure out what to put on the underside of these areas still.
There we go.
That was a perfect jump.
Perfect. And you're wanting this whole area filled with wheat, eh?
Yeah, because they only eat wheat, don't they?
Maybe they eat carrots, but I don't know.
I think they just eat wheat. Because they turn
Carrots,
wheat
that's-
into bread, and then they eat the bread. Pretty sure that's how they work.
I don't know, man. I never stuttered. I never stuttered. I've never stuttered once in my life. It's all Mandela effect.
Gotta be honest, that was kind of funny.
Especially with what I ended up saying.
Saying you've never stuttered while currently stuttering.
Yeah. Fake news.
Peak comedy.
Goodness. This is like 4 stacks of seeds.
Yeah, luckily
Oh,
we
yeah.
have crazy amounts of wheat seeds already.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we still have 600 in the storage.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, this ain't really a problem.
This ain't doing a dent.
Nah. How many individual types of slabs do we have? Holy.
Lots of finished projects that did not go through all of our slabs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of impressive, really.
Yeah. When you think about it, it is.
Lots of plating slabs.
Oh,
Those
that's
would be from the vaults.
I was gonna say those are from the vaults. We haven't done anything with those yet.
Yeah.
Not that I haven't wanted to. I just haven't come up with exactly what to use them for yet. If you wanted to, you could use them for decoration in the warehouse. That'd be pretty
Yeah,
neat.
I could see doing that. Some like duct work or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, not knowing what all of this stuff is going to be used for, like the space, I mean. I can't really do much more with the inside because I don't have the vision that you do.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly just what you see in the corner over there, but again,
Yeah, all of it.
yeah.
Duct work.
And really,
No.
if you wanted to fill in more space with just like general like mess, and then we'll clear. It's kind of like in those in tycoon games where they fill up the empty space where your tycoon build will be with just general clutter, and you clear the clutter to add new machines and such. If you wanted to do that, just like craft a whole bunch of cardboard boxes or crates or whatever, and just place those around in big old piles. That'd work.
Yep, that's true.
It's this and that.
Yeah, for just a general space to do stuff in, though, this is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, and if you want to just leave it empty, we can use it as like a build space, a test build space.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like, okay, so what we're going to do here, and then build a rough model of what we're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Surprising that not even up in the rafters can mob spawn. I guess maybe they just can't spawn on those blocks.
Yeah, that's most likely the reason.
Or they're just too far up and it wouldn't actually let me see that. If they did need to be lit up a bit more.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Nice.
Huh. Sick. Yeah. Oh, right. Need to get those composters. Compost. Nope. Okay. Didn't know if we had any.
Ah.
Let me type. Okay. What? Okay, that's weird.
That's a good stretch.
Composter. Wait, batch composter? Thermal expansion. I see.
Ah,
I
see.
see how it is.
That is a machine.
Machine.
Yeah, we need something to cover the holes here.
What
Huh.
holes? These holes?
What holes, he says as he climbs up the hole.
Well, yeah. I mean, can you use the same stuff as over here? Ah, there's nothing. Well, I thought this building was finished. Sorry.
It's mostly finished. There's just a couple of
Apparently
holes
not.
in it. Now, I have finished that when it comes to the tavern. The tavern has some overhanging areas of which I have finished, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know whether to put that there. I guess I could.
I think so.
Yeah.
Looks great.
All right. So we need vault planks then.
Vault wood. Oh yeah, you already got that, don't you?
Some of it, yeah. Actually, if I do this,
Oh, and I don't know where you want your composters. Like, if that matters anywhere up here.
you know what? If we just make part of it
Got
not farm, then that won't matter as much. Because the thing is, they'll try and stand on the composter, which of course isn't a full block, so they'll fall into it. And when they jump off the composter, they'll destroy any of the plants that are around it.
Unless you put them on the same level as the plants.
I don't think they can access the composter properly from there.
Oh. Well, then why not this corner? Right at the back.
Yeah. See, if we just
Or the two corners here.
if we just put like dirt through here, then we can just put the composter anywhere along this wall, and that'll work.
Yeah. And you needed 2 of them, right?
Yep, because we need two farmer villagers.
Boom. Boom. Beautiful.
That out. Take this line out. We need.
Wait, did you already have these here, or did you just place them?
I just placed them,
Okay. Cool.
but I have decided to move them up a bit, so that means we need more cut granite bricks.
Luckily, we still have some. Not enough, but some.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. First of all, does this connect to a wall? No. Okay.
Ah, oh yeah, the lighting in there. Gotta figure out the lighting. Herm.
That is just within range of being reached. That is crazy. Yeah, and then we don't need it on this side because we don't actually have anything hang out over this.
What, it's not gonna hang out?
I might have it
hanging
hang
out?
by one block, but I'll need to come up with some way because I don't want the timbers here touching each other because I actually want sky access along this hallway.
Right.
Crafting some more blocks.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't you know it?
How are you crafting it with it? Okay, you are.
Yeah.
Say, how are you crafting it without a stone cutter though? And then you ran over to the stone cutter and went, he's not.
I just have
That's the trick.
really sharp teeth.
You're just going at it like a beaver. I love the visual of that.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, and the lighting solution here won't be hard because what we'll do is we'll just put like a glowstone slab over the water.
Ah, yeah.
Because I think glow. Yep, we've got polished glowstone slabs, which polished glowstone is, yeah, it's 4 to 4, and we have witch spawn eggs now, so we have infinite glowstone.
Nice.
Witches drop glowstone dust, right? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we have infinite glowstone, infinite sugar, infinite redstone dust, spider eyes without having to kill spiders, sticks, gunpowder, and most importantly, glass bottles.
Bottles. Yeah.
Why is glass bottles the most important, you might ask? Because they are the most annoying thing to craft. Especially when we don't want to go mining up a desert. Because for us, to craft glass bottles equals turning all of our cobblestone into gravel, then turning that gravel into sand, then cooking the sand into glass, and then making the glass into bottle shapes. Or we could just kill a bunch of witches. Well, that's,
Steal them.
I was about to say, well, that's very medieval times of me. We could just
Salem?
kill a bunch of
Never
witches.
heard of her.
Just gonna increase the wall height here because we have composters.
Yep. It's probably a good idea.
Constantly getting
Don't worry
in
about
out
it.
of the way.
Yeah. So, how do we get the villagers up here?
Easy. Because we have the Easy Villagers mod, even if we don't have it unlocked, we can literally just go and pick them up.
Oh. That's pretty easy.
Yep. See, watch this. We've got a spare villager over this way already, so... Whee! Whee!
Oh, I almost made it in there.
I was about to
Much
say,
easier
wait a
to get
minute.
up there. Yeah, that's why I put that there.
Yeah, see, we just... Yeah.
Get me here. You come
Man,
here.
I wish I knew what that looked like on your screen. Actually, I can just clip it, and then I can check it out later. I'll clip it.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Just get over here.
Just there, and then come here.
Boom. You're a farmer now.
That's funny.
So yeah, that's how that works.
You know, I think I saw an unemployed villager over here. And it's career day.
It's career day. Oh goodness. Are we the baddies? Nah.
No.
Nah.
We're the employers.
We're the employers. We can't be the baddies.
Since when has the head of any sort of business been the bad guy in media?
Oh, by
No
the
one's
way,
ever done that
management sent
before.
us these new fancy little hats. They got these little silver skulls on
The pointed silver hats?
them. No, not regular hats. They just got little silver skulls on them.
Oh. Well, that's nice. Very decorative.
I'm making a reference to the skit that has the
Yeah.
Are we the baddies?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I didn't know
know.
if you knew that because their
I
hats were
thought that
not.
was on the outfits.
No, it was. You can see in the meme. It's right on the middle of his hat. Are we the baddies? He says as he's wearing a hat with a silver skull in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Nah. Couldn't be.
Couldn't be. Absolutely not. How ridiculous. Was that? Hold on. What?
He's already gotten
Oh.
stuck.
Nice.
Get out of
Good
there.
stuff. Interesting.
Why are you following me around? As he walks away.
Yeah. He's like, man, I was just interested, but fine, I'll leave you alone.
I'm working in a very like dangerous villager environment.
Yeah, he was curious.
I have not villager proofed this part of the build yet.
I hardly blame the man. It sounds really interesting.
So, will me building this structure in the way I am currently building it result in me forgetting to place the roofs in a number of these apartments and resulting in us just having a whole bunch of rooms that have no roofs? Probably.
Probably.
Do I care about that at the moment? Nah. Where'd he go?
What? What do you mean, where'd he go?
Where did the villager go? Is he under the
Telling
village?
me you lost him?
He's under the village walking. Oh, yeah, because his bed. He's walking to his bed, which is back at the tavern.
Bruh. That's crazy, dude.
I need you to break the beds in his room.
I'm not even there. Remember when I said
Get
I
back
thought
over
I
here.
saw an unemployed villager?
Right, yes.
Yeah, I haven't found him yet.
You'll also need to find their bed. Because if you don't get rid of their bed, they'll try and walk back to it and not actually go to sleep properly.
Well, I mean, it's night, so that shouldn't be too hard to find.
Perfect.
I just have to find a single resident of this village.
Which one of these is your bed? That one? Cool.
Hello, sir. That's a shepherd. Why are there so many shepherds in this village?
Because they ranch, they herd sheep. They're shepherds. What of it?
I haven't seen. Well, number one, why are there like at least 3 shepherds in one village? Probably be less than that, I would think. Number 2, where are the sheep? Like, I've found 3 shepherds, a librarian, and a farmer that I've tracked because he has good wheat trades.
Ah.
But there's no one else here. Even though there are plenty of houses. Where are all the people? Whoa, hi. It's been a long time since I saw just a creeper out in the wild. And he really do just be out here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to steal a shepherd.
Okay. I don't know if they'll give up their original job is the problem.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Well,
I could
because
just take the farmer that I had here.
No, but you like that guy. No, oh wait, he is a farmer. I was about to say, but he won't lose his trade. But that's exactly the point.
That's the point.
He's already a farmer.
Yeah.
Yes. I will note that the villager here has not decided to pick up a bed yet. Despite the fact it is very deep into the night.
That is strange.
Don't know what's up with that.
Whoa. Okay, let me in. Thank you. I'm being accosted.
Bye.
Calibros.
Ah.
Ow. Get away from me.
That is weird. I can hear them dying.
That is weird. I don't know why you'd be able to hear that. I think that might be unrelated. Steal the farmer. Okay, I'll steal the farmer. Bruh, can you not? Come here. Man, I love this block chance bow. Bow. What? Shield. Hey man, let's get you out of here. I don't know where his bed was, because it's not in this house.
Oh, there we go. Finally went to sleep. Perfect.
I don't actually see any houses with beds in them. Anywhere near here.
Were they not in a bed? Oh,
Well,
right,
no.
you trapped them.
I trapped them.
Right.
It's kind of
They
part
might
of what I
not.
mentioned earlier.
They might not have a bed anymore. Put them over here. See if they try
Okay.
and run away somewhere. Or if you put them on the ground, they'll run towards their bed because it's nighttime.
Okay. Got anywhere in mind, bud?
Nope. Evidently
You're
not.
just gonna... Nope. Okay, he's shaking his head. All right, come here. Get over here. What in the... Hey, man.
There we go.
There you go.
Perfect.
There. Perfect.
Okay, and now that they've slept a bit, that will cause them to claim all that stuff. So now let's sleep. There we go. All right, now our village should start working.
Oh, look at the burning mobs over there.
Yep.
Funny.
Oh, wait.
What?
I forgot to make it only 1 block tall.
Brother. There he
Yeah.
is. He's got half health.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oof. Oof, my dude. Can I make that jump? Yeah.
Whoa! You have like level 2 jump or something?
Level 3, but yeah.
Whoa! Wait,
Oh no,
and-
just level 2.
okay, I was gonna say, because like I've only got level 1 dash. And wait, do you mean you have mega jump or just dash?
No, I have dash.
Okay, so you have level 2
2 dash.
dash.
Yeah.
Interesting. So distance 2 is all the way from down there to all the way up here exactly.
Well, maybe not. Remember, I can climb walls.
Oh. Right, so it perfectly landing you on top might have been you just like clambering up the last 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and I
okay.
also jumped right before I went up.
It's
'cause, like,
pretty
if I
darn
don't do
close
that-
though.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna go to there. Yeah.
I see. So that was like
Oh.
an elytra jump with a bit of climbing on the wall.
Actually, if I used the Lytra, I wouldn't have gone as far up.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you get up here?
I just jumped and then immediately after dashed.
Oh. Huh. that slime charm is incredibly helpful.
Yes, it is, dude. I love it.
Right. Okay, well, time to figure out the whole water thing going on down here. Or more likely, the vector plate thing going on down here.
Oh, that's funny. I just noticed since the one guy is from a spruce forest, like a tundra or something, a taiga, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
He has a coat on,
Yes.
and the other one doesn't.
Yeah. Which
Hadn't
does,
realized
if I'm
that.
not mistaken, mean that there's like a 50% chance that the villagers that that guy is a part of will have like a 50% chance of also wearing a coat.
Do we
Or
want villagers with
no,
coats
it's a
or not?
20. Sorry, it's a 25% chance because half of it comes from the 2 villagers, half of it comes from the current biome. So because we're in a plains biome, there's a 50% chance of it being plains no matter what the villagers are, and then a 25% chance based on the villagers involved. But yeah, I like more outfits.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe I should go to a savannah and replace the other one.
Perhaps if we like the savannah design.
I could go take a look. I don't know of any like villages that are in savannas yet, but I'm sure I could find one. Actually, I
Okay.
think that I found one.
Ooh, ow.
I don't remember where though. Because there's a village in
Just gonna run over here.
an icy biome. There's another taiga, I'd imagine. Sounding like the villagers now. Okay, no. Thought that was a village in a swamp, but no. It's just weird trees.
Filter. Villager. There we go. Is there a
Filter.
filter for small? I wonder.
What do you mean?
Named golem. Slime pet. Child.
Child.
There is a child filter. Interesting. Okay.
I know what that means in most games, but what does that mean here?
Any like young version of a creature will go through this filter block, but everything else will be forced to stand on top of it or not be able to walk through it.
Right.
So I could put this, and I wonder if I can make them. You know what? Let's craft one. Can I make mob filters look like any block I want? If so, this will make things very easy. Well, not by right-clicking on them.
In a bit. I found one in a savannah. It's just, 4,000 blocks away, so I'll be back in a bit. You'll probably have to go to the next part of the stream before I'm back.
Probably, yes. Yeah, okay, so that does not work. Throw that back in there. We might need that someday. Do that there, so that it looks, complete.
I have already gone 1,000 blocks.
How do you spell false?
False.
Oh. Oh, these are just it's just things with the setting of false. I was wanting a false block. So a block with no hitbox, but it looks like a block.
Oh.
If we had Oh yeah.
ILLU.
Yeah. We have the illusion blocks, but they all have hitboxes.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure most of them do, if not all of them.
Oh wait, right. Illusion blocks they take like the attributes as well.
Yeah.
Instead of the frames, which just look like the things. Pretty sure that's how that works.
An illusion block will take on the whole model of the block. For example, a furnace, the illusion block will have the front, sides, top, and bottom faces like a real furnace, hence the name illusion block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it allows for you to use more complex textures, blocks that have multiple textures applied to them instead of just like stone, which is stone on every side.
Wow. Dude, look at this.
Oh, what the? Hold on a minute.
Cool.
Oh, nope. I just went away from all my buttons that I use for the stream.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple areas like that on the overworld map. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't have Distant Horizons on.
No, I don't.
I forgot.
Unfortunately not. I should include that, but no, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I had it, but those flying...
Yeah, you hated those.
Yeah.
Which I got rid of one of them. I got rid of one of the close ones that was just like a single house in size.
Yeah.
But the rest of the floating islands, I think later versions of Distant Horizons have fixed that problem, but
Oh yeah.
I think so.
That'd be cool.
Or there's a setting I can use to fix that problem. But
Okay,
I
here we
don't
go.
remember. So what is this? Illusion layered block. Place and right click with a block of your choice. The illusion block will take on the whole model of the block. Blah, blah. This block can be placed in all 6 directions, can be stacked similar to snow. Ah, not what I'm looking for.
What in the? Oh, we've never been here before.
Oh, was there water flowing?
Yeah,
That's
it
funny.
broke part of a farm. It's kind of funny. This is what the Savannah people look like, though. They've got red shirts. Pretty cool.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah, and then we
So
know
I
what the
guess this is
tundra
what a
ones.
farmer would look like.
Yeah. Well, none of that matters. It's more the general outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, and then there are 2 unique styles for a jungle and a swamp village, but you need to specifically, create a village there to get that type of villager. Because no villages spawn
Yeah,
in those
because those don't
biomes.
spawn in those.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, but there are textures for if you build a
Are
village in
you?
those biomes,
Oh, cleric.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Huh. So yeah, I could bring one of these guys back just to have him. Oh,
Yeah.
look, little baby.
Could do that.
Little baby.
Not a bad idea.
Should I just grab the farmer? He's already a farmer.
Yeah, you could.
Yoink. I make my escape. This is literally kidnapping, I've just realized.
Yeah, it is.
Well, if I took the kid, it'd be kidnapping. There we go.
Ah, I see. We're going with the moral ambiguity. It's not
Yes.
kidnapping if they're not a kid.
What is this guy? Do you guys see this?
Oh yeah, they move in your
See what's
inventory.
going on? Yeah. They're doing a bit more than moving. They're doing like cartwheels. Kidnapper, yeah. Yeah, kidnapper. Oh well.
Okay, I need more drip
It's
stone.
for the greater good.
Drip.
He's got
Hey,
the
nice.
drip. I don't know.
That
what
is
this
not
is
all that I want to
anymore.
do.
That's not a villager. That's like a candle or something. He's fine.
Go.
Don't worry, guys. There we go. See, he's
Here,
fine.
Here.
He's doing great.
And
I don't know where his arms or his head keep going,
Water.
but he's fine.
There we go. Just need one more vector
peaceful
plate.
flight over the Pacific Ocean or something. The Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific Ocean. I need vector plates. There we go. Perfect. I got the right number now.
Oh. That island would be... Oh, that's not an island. That is part of the mainland. Okay. I was going to say that island would be a cool place to put something. But not an island. Kind of.
Kind of means can't really do it then.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I'm back. Ow.
Welcome
Crash
back.
landing.
Currently working on the whole vector plate thing down here.
Cool. Real cool.
Go like this. And then like this. And then like this. Oh, that does. Interesting.
Hmm. I wasn't listening.
Go
What'd you say?
like that. I'm just trying to make it so that the baby villager actually makes it where I want them to go.
Ah.
There we go.
Whoa. Ah.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of
I
stuck.
didn't expect that.
Yeah, hold on. There you go.
Whee! Hi.
There we go. We'll need like a copycat. Oh, I
Oh.
have a copycat. Hold on.
Yeah, Lego Extreme, I didn't think about that. Hope he doesn't try walking back to his bed.
Yeah, that might be a little bit of an
Oh
issue.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna try that. Oh, or is he trying to get to a different bed? No. No, he is not. He is just going.
Yeah, he's walking in the direction of Savannah. Okay. Can I just fast travel there? Is that a thing?
It is.
I could teleport.
Yeah, just this one time should be fine.
Heh.
I don't typically use it, but we are actually over time
Alright,
now.
so
that I think
where's your
about it,
bed?
so.
Okay, this is yours. Okay, cool. Mine now. Actually, I should have picked him up and then taken it, but... Because now he's just going to claim a new bed, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll do that. All right, I'm going to. You know what? Let's both sleep. So that's daytime. So our power grid's not losing power. And then I
What
will
the-
take everyone to the. Oh yeah,
How? What in the world?
That's a hot biome blaze.
Hey, man. Chill. Ow. Holy, that hurt.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
A blitz.
Yep.
Okay, so where'd my villager go? There he is.
All right,
Hey,
I'm
man.
lying down in bed. I'm going to take the chat to the next part of the stream. We will probably have the roof on that building, maybe by next episode, and I'll definitely
Maybe.
have I'll
problem.
definitely have a screenshot for this episode by the time it goes up, because I just realized I haven't taken a picture of anything we built today. You know what? I'll take a picture of the warehouse. That's something that's actually been completed today, and that's why that spot's there.
Yeah, that's why I
Alright.
put a waypoint there.
Oh yeah, we don't share waypoints. That's we
Nope.
both put one there. That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, I saw you doing it. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, why not?
All right, onwards to the next part of the stream. Jade, we will see you next time.
Yup. Bye-bye.
All right. Here we go. Okay, where is my notes? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Our verse today is... Wait, is my mic working? Yes. Okay, yep, my mic's working. Cool. I sometimes accidentally turn it off just before I do the verse because I'm turning off all the other audio and the button's right there. Anyways, our verse today is Matthew 5, verse 7, and we are reading from the New International Version, which says, "Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." Today's verse is very short and to the point. However, as I read this verse and started to think about what I was going to say, I realized that if someone does not understand what mercy is, this verse says absolutely nothing to them. So I'm going to start by defining mercy, and then we can go into talking about why we want it and how we can be merciful in our own lives. According to dictionary.com, mercy is the compassionate or kindly forbearance shown towards an offender, an enemy, or another person in one's power. I know, sometimes definitions can be so wordy that you can't understand the words being used to describe the word you are wanting to know the meaning of. So, forbearance is refraining from the enforcement of something. So, mercy would refer to compassionately not doing something you might otherwise do. Mercy can refer to compassionate treatment of those in need, but it is generally used in situations where the one who is being given mercy has done something to deserve punishment. In the Bible, mercy is when God, out of his loving kindness, withholds punishment that we rightfully deserve because of our sin. Mercy is shown through God's forgiveness. Personally, from my own experience, I do not believe that today's verse is only referring to God's forgiveness of our sins. Yes, I am entirely grateful for the fact that God gives the fact that God forgives us when we do things that are wrong. But he shows us love and compassion in so many ways beyond just forgiveness. If we look at those who have power over us, God tops the list by far. Yes, there are also, your boss, your parents, the government, and possibly spouses, siblings, and friends who would have power over us. But many of those we give the power they have over us. God simply has the power. But even so, God guides us with such compassion. He does not get angry when we don't understand or when we purposely choose not to follow. He has patience and continues to offer us guidance whether we listen to that guidance or not. And when God forgives us, he doesn't just forgive us. He wipes the slate clean. He gives us a fresh start as though we never did what we did. Unfortunately, I don't think that being merciful comes naturally to us. Just look at how readily we will refer to someone getting what they deserved or will demand that someone pay for what they have done. That doesn't show mercy at all. If we ask for God's guidance, though, he will help us. I will admit that the majority of times when I don't want to do what God is guiding me to do in a relationship, it's due to a desire not to be merciful. Not that I would tend to see it that way at the time. I will note, though, that this never helps the relationship. The times when I have put aside my own feelings and followed God's guidance have shown me how powerful mercy truly is. I really believe that love and mercy exist together, and I tend to doubt you can truly have one without the other. When we are truly willing to love others the way that God wants us to, we will be willing to let go of what we feel we are due from others in terms of repayment, and be merciful. And this tends to be the first step to moving the relationship in a more positive direction. We do have to be careful, though, as consequences are sometimes necessary for the other person to change. For example, not having to go to jail, which would be a form of mercy, will sometimes show a person that they don't have to stop doing what they're doing, and therefore be more of a negative on their life in the long term than the positive you think it might be. The key I find to showing mercy in relationships is that when we are merciful, our feelings are no longer attached to the other person's consequences. Namely, we don't need them to pay to feel better ourselves. We accept that the other person might need to walk through some consequences for their actions, but that it is for their benefit, not ours. Mercy invokes feelings of forgiveness, benevolence, and kindness. If you are wondering where you might need to show mercy in your life, check whether there are any grudges that you're holding on to or ill feelings towards certain individuals. No, you may not be able to let go of those on your own, but God will help if you ask him. The negative feelings that we hold on to regarding others don't help us in our life. Yes, it is important to hold on to the lessons that we have learned, but not the feelings that go along with them. If, based on your experience with someone, you have learned that they cannot be trusted, do not suddenly trust them anyways. But also don't remind yourself of all the reasons they can't be trusted every time you think of them. That is simply unpleasant and will put you in a terrible mood, which you will then take into your relationships today. So forgive, have compassion, give them mercy, and be free to enjoy your life today. And And that brings us to the end of our stream for today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time, which of course will be on Monday, as we will be flying back into No Man's Sky for another episode of that. We finally found Artemis, and things didn't go so well last episode. So, we're going to see if we can fix that, I think. Don't know exactly. We'll see how it goes. Join us for that if you're interested, and next week we will not be playing Minecraft because it is the first stream of the month, or the first Saturday stream of the month to be more accurate, so that is going to be a sidestep. Patrons of 3rd and 4th rank, you already know what I'm going to play because that message got sent to you about 7 minutes ago. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy, and I hope to see you all next time, like I said. Have a good day, have a great week, God bless, and goodbye.